During these early days of January, as we continue our celebration of the Christmas season, we celebrate the feast of two important saints for not only us here in the Archdiocese of Baltimore, but also as Americans, two of our first saints, but that have special ties here to us in the Baltimore area. On January 4th, we celebrate the feast of St. Elizabeth Ann Seton, the first native-born American saint, a wife, a mother, a widow, and later a nun and the founder of Catholic schools. Mother Seton wore a lot of hats. She suffered a lot. She put up with a lot. But there are two important lessons that I think Mother Seton can teach us. The first is that God calls us, no matter who we are or where we are, to holiness. As a wife, as a mother, as a widow, and later as a nun and a foundress, Mother Seton listened to that call. And I think many times we fail to think that God's calling us because we're not in the right place. We're too old, we're too young, we're not a priest, we're not a nun, we're not this, we're not that. We come up with a lot of excuses why we don't hear the call to holiness. But Mother Seton stands as a shining example to us that no matter who we are and no matter where we are, God is calling us. The second thing that Mother Seton can teach us is that God often calls us in the unexpected. Mother Seton was born a very wealthy New York socialite. Who would think that she would find herself 20 years later in the backward hills of Emmitsburg, Maryland, in a cold farmhouse with a bunch of nuns starting a school? But yet she was willing to go where God called her. She was willing to follow the call. And that's the difference between her and us. Many times we're not willing to go the unexpected mile. We're not willing to go to the unexpected place, or the unexpected person, or the unexpected opportunity. But yet it is there in the unexpected, where God is calling us, that like Mother Seton, we also can find the path to holiness. As we celebrate this first American-born saint, let us be inspired by her to recognize that no matter who we are, God is indeed calling each of us, not only to be holy, but to follow Him. And in doing so, we will find the path to holiness in our lives. Not a sermon, just something to think about.